we are on part 2 of our Strangetown series, Strangetown Secrets, and we are playing the Specter household. And I thought I would start us off on this amazing shot of like this fancy fauteuil in front of all these gravestones, which, like, what a sight. And cactuses. Plural cactus is cacti, right? But I'm asking you specifically. I feel like you will know. But yeah, so we are at Olive and Ophelia's household. What's their last name? Specter, I believe. Yeah, it's the Specter household. They live in what looks almost like more of a castle, I would say, than a home. And like, look at these really intense, like, I think they're like shut windows. They look like they're boarded up, and then a stained glass door at the front here. Cacti is the plural, I'm pretty sure. I feel like it is. If not, it should be. I kind of like the word cacti. So I actually took a little look at this house. I've played this house before, but like a long time ago. And I don't think I ever realized how weird it is. So like, there's this door that looks like, I guess it's like barred up. And then I was just realizing that there's no way to get into this center dining area from what I assume is like Ophelia's suite. Like, I don't understand how. Unless, so I was looking, there are these arches, but like, I don't think you can go through them. So I don't really understand. Is this a glitch? Like, are these arches actually supposed to open up? I don't know if they are. And then if they don't, then to get to the kitchen, you have to go through like this hallway into Olive's bedroom, then through the bathroom, then through this creepy room with this weird light, and then come here to get to the kitchen. So I guess we'll figure out if they can actually go through there or not very quickly. So this family consists of 2 Sims. We have got Olive, Specter, and then Ophelia Nigmus. Now, I believe if I remember, Ophelia is her niece. Let's check the family tree. Willow Nigmus and Sarah Nigmus. Yeah, so I believe that Willow is Olive's sister. Willow. Oh yeah. So that is her niece. And you actually see, I didn't realize that you could see this in the family tree. She does have a child who we will meet a little bit later on. But she has a deceased husband, Ichabod Specter. He also is not the father of Nervous Subject. So if we take a quick look, I believe in her memories, there's actually quite a lot to see. Yeah, so she grew up well here. She would have been a child. She met someone, grew up well here to a teen, grew up well to an adult. And then here, Danielle died, and that made her sad. And then she grew up well into an adult. And she got a job. She had a first kiss with Earl. And Willow, her sister, grew up well, got a promotion. She fell in love with Earl, got engaged. And then she got left at the altar by Earl. And you see here, too, that as soon as she was left at the altar, Earl also died. So there are some suspicions that Earl was possibly killed by Olive. Why that is, we'll kind of learn, because then all of a sudden there's a trail of people that died in her memories. And then Willow got engaged, Willow got married, and then Melissa died. I think that was her mom. Kept getting promoted at work. Then Lorado died. Then Pepiny died. She got some promotions. Jessica died. She kissed Rigger. Benjamin died. Fell in love with Rigger. Then she got married to a richer Sim. And then Rigger died. She got promotion, got to the top of her career, and then she aged into an elder. So some of the folks that she has memories of, I think they're in here. So here's Danielle, which was the first grave. Then I believe her parents are somewhere in here. Lila Grunt, Benjamin Cho, Brenda Zali, Melissa Sims, Creon Nigmus, Patrick Jones, Seth Zali, Ichabod Specter, Tim Lee, Vicky Sims, Rigor Mortis, Jessica Abadi. I think her parents are in here, but maybe, Willow, there's her sister. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the family tree again. Maybe I don't remember her parents. So, her parents' names are Peponi. Oh, yeah, we saw Peponi's in Lorado Muenda. Oh, so her name is Specter because she buried and got that name. Okay, I see. That's why I didn't spot them. I was looking for Specter. But her parents are in this grave as well. I think these are the parents then. Yeah. And then there's her sister is here somewhere. Willow? Where's Willow? Oh, Willow is here. Oh, yeah, next to the parents. That makes sense. Oh, man, what a life. So, yeah, there's a lot of questions around who are all of these people buried in the graveyard. It's also a part of their bio as you load into the family. And there's a lot of suspicion that Olive is possibly a murderer. Oh, wait, sorry, there's more. More people died. She kissed somebody else for the first time, got engaged to them, got married, and then I believe they die shortly after. Yeah, so she's got a lot of marriages, and then shortly after, those people usually die. And then you can see here that she did woohoo with the Grim Reaper, and then more people died, and then she had Nervous. So there's a good chance that this woohoo, it's the only woohoo I think in her memory, is what led to Nervous. Then she became best friends with Ichabod. The child was taken by the social worker, kissed Ichabod, fell in love, engaged, married, and then Ichabod died. And then at this point is when Ophelia joins the family, and then Ophelia grew up badly. She met my Simself. This is not a part of the lore. She somehow did this without me knowing, and apparently we're best friends. So I'm best friends with a serial killer in the game. So if we take a look at Olive, I don't think there's as many, if we take a look at Ophelia, there's not quite as many memories, but she learned to walk and talk and everything. She grew up well, met Johnny. So Johnny is another sim in this world that we will play as well. Then her parents died, and at that point, she moved in with Ophelia. She grew up badly, and then she became best friends with Johnny, went steady with Johnny, had a kiss with him. And you will see this is Johnny in her want. So she wants to invite him over. She wants to kiss him, and she wants to go out with him. So she's got a few different things that she wants to do. And I believe she's quite close to, if I remember, she's like very close to aging up into, where can I say? Oh, here's her age. Yeah, she's very close to aging up into an adult. And for Olive, I think what she really wants to do is she wants to retire. She also wants to see her ex-husband's ghost. Now, she is a knowledge sim. Her lifetime want is to max out 7 skills. She is not anywhere near that. She is a professional party guest, though, which we will retire from. And I guess we could focus on skills to make her happy. And then for Ophelia, who has a bit of a tragic backstory, she actually is a family sim. So for her, I think Johnny is actually a pretty big focus for her. I don't think that there's too much that she wants to do other than, get married and start a family. So I think what we'll do is let's sleep for a little bit because she wants to sneak out. So she's going to need to have some energy. And then let's have Ophelia call her work. And I don't know if they can get through this arch. Can they? Oh my gosh, they can. Okay, so these are functional arches. Okay, I wasn't sure. So, but yeah, that is the backstory of these two. So we are going to start off right away by granting this wish. So we will let Olive retire. Yes, she wants to retire. And she's pretty happy about that. Now she wants to get another job and go on the Far East for vacation. And she wants to buy a telescope. We could buy her a telescope. So maybe with her, as her retirement gift to herself, she gets herself a little telescope. Maybe we should get her actually this nice big telescope and put it out here. So maybe we can do a bit of stargazing tonight. But I think that's nice for her. She's very happy to be chatting with me on the phone. Look, she wants to like get another job. We're not going to go downtown, I don't think. Now, for Ophelia. Oh, did she wasn't? Oh, I think she got woken up from the phone ringing. I think what we could try to do is let's ask for permission to go out. See if she would let us go out with Johnny. And I did take a look at her relationship. She's also friends with Rip, Grunt, who is another sim that we will play. Other than that, she doesn't have any very strong relationships, and she has a pretty bad relationship with Olive. So she denied us to go out. But, I mean, we can always try and sneak out. So I'm going to let her go back to sleep for a little bit. For Olive, she has a bad relationship with General Buzz. She has a good relationship with Nervous, who is her son. And her relationship is not as bad with Ophelia as Ophelia's is with her. So it's in the green. She doesn't have any negatives. Ophelia has like a negative relationship with Olive here. But she's really good friends with me, which is kind of funny. Not actually. But that must have happened like just maybe I played the family or something and became, I don't know. So, but yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to let her sleep a bit and then we're going to try and sneak out, I think, a little bit later. So the window to sneak out is between 10 and 1 a.m. So what I'll do is I'll get us up at about like 9 and I will call him and ask him to sleep out, and then maybe we can get ourselves ready, change up our look a little bit, and get ready to head out. So for Olive, I actually kind of want to also change up her hair. This hair is like quite wild on her. And I feel like her true hair is, now I have like replacements in my game. So the base game hairs, they're automatically replaced with CC. But I don't remember what her original hair was, but I feel like it was a little bit neater than this. So let's see if we can find her something that kind of suits. If it will load. It always takes a little minute because I do have a lot of CC now in Sims 2. But it's never enough. I was thinking like, oh, I don't have that much. Like, I don't have very many CC clothes. I have a lot of hair now, but I feel like I don't really have a lot of clothes. So, all right, let's see here. What can we do? Oh, if we wanted to go really wild, we could do something like this. She's actually very beautiful. No wonder she was able to have so many husbands. And I'll give her back some eyebrows, I think. And she could have some makeup. I don't see why not. Or maybe we can give her some like wrinkles, actually. Worry lines. And then maybe some eyelashes and a little bit of lipstick. Yeah, let's do something like that. And then, yeah, I'm going to keep looking through the hair just in case there's something that suits a little better. Like we could tie it up. I could see her having her hair sort of tied up. She was like a professional partier. I kind of like this. This is like very goth looking. Kind of goes with like the dark house and everything. Could put it up in a tight bun like that. What does her hair look like originally? I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure she just kind of had like fairly flat hair or something like this one. I kind of am feeling like I'm preferring where her hair is tied up. So far from what I've seen. Whoa. That's a cool hair. Maybe we'll do something like this. Like it's in braids and it's tied up and it kind of has like a nice headband. I could see her wearing something like this maybe. Just double check. If there's anything else. I don't want to look at the hats. Okay, I think we're going to do this. I like this for her. Hopefully she likes it. And she's quite tired, so I'm just going to let her go to sleep. There. I will let their rooms also be auto lights. Wait. Don't go too fast. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get her up and call sneak out. There we go. Let's see if we can sneak out with Johnny. And then, yeah, I'm going to see if we can like change up her hair and stuff a little bit. So she got a default replacement as well, but I feel like we can maybe find something even better for her. Yeah. Sneak out with Johnny. Hopefully that will get her fun and social up. Cool, I'll come pick you up at 1 a.m. Nice. All right, let's change our appearance. See what we can find for her. I did see some that I kind of like liked when we were looking at olives. All right, let's look at her makeup. Maybe we'll do something like that. And then we can give her some eyeliner. Yeah, that looks cool. I don't know if I'll do eyeshadow. I don't know if she would do like very colorful makeup. Is there something dark that we can do? Maybe just something like that. And then, oh, that's cool. I can layer gloss on top. Hey, that's really cool. So I can turn anything I want into a gloss. There, let's do something like that. Okay, and then for her hair, what can we do? Actually, this hair is pretty cute, though. I do like it. Maybe we should keep it for a little bit and we can change her hair later. I don't know. There's one, though, that I saw when we were looking at Olive that I really like. Let's see. Almost like don't want to do it because it's taking so long to scroll through. Oh, I'm afraid if I change it though, then I won't be able to find this hair again. Okay, you know what? Let's leave it for now. We can change it at a later stage of her life, like maybe when she becomes an adult in a couple of days. And then talk through to Olive. No, let's like get ourselves ready. Maybe we can take a bath.
Sure.
Just so that, like, I know that she's not really, doesn't really need one, but I feel like she would want to, you know, make sure that she's smelling nice and stuff to sneak out with her boyfriend. Let's auto light this room. You can see that, like, her room is kind of decorated for a child. Like, she's got a few children's toys in there, which I think is kind of interesting. Then we can gussy up a little bit. Aw, she's cute.
Hello.
I always used to really like playing as Ophelia. Because I did love a family sim when I was a child. And she already comes as one. There, she's gonna check herself out. I like those shoes that she's got on. And then maybe we can we just like chat with someone? While we're waiting, just to get our social up a little. Until she's ready to sneak out. Definitely, if we can, I think we're going to try and redo this house a little bit. It almost looks like it was a dungeon. Like, doesn't this feel like something that Snape would have lived in or something? If I had played Sims 2, I would have gravitated towards family Sims like every time. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I think I only ever played with like family and knowledge Sims. I might have done the occasional fortune sim because the sim that I always liked to marry, which we did marry in our first playthrough, he was a fortune sim. And I used to always marry him. I thought he was so hot. With his like ginger afro. I can't remember what his name is, like Phoenix or something, I think he was called. At least when we played it, we married him. His name was Phoenix. LOL, so hot. Looking kind of medieval. Yeah, the house is definitely looking kind of medieval. Yeah, I thought he was like, just like my dream man.
Blah, blah.
All right. I wonder if he will show up soon. It's almost time. Olive is fast asleep. Look at this gate. Trista has signed off. I think we're gonna sign off too. We're gonna get ready. He's gonna be here any minute. That like hardly got our social up at all. Oh my gosh, it took so long to get to. Did it skip 1 a.m.? It went from 12:59 to 1:01, and he's not here. Oh, is that him? Oh my gosh, that's him. Okay, go sneak out. Yeah, go, 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 go. Don't chat with General Buzz. Look at, usually we get like a limo or something, but he's in this like little rusty beat up, but it is a convertible. It's actually a really cute, it's like a Miata. Miata? You know, like a Miata? Do you know what car I'm talking about? Look at her sneak. Look at her sneak out the front gate. It looks like a Miata to me, which is actually quite an expensive car. Yes, you are saying it right. Okay, good. I've been in one of those. I had a friend that had one. All right, Olive is getting up. She has no idea that her niece has snuck out, which of course is due to her ruling with an iron fist. She does not allow her to do anything. Oh, she decided to go around the long way. She definitely doesn't allow her niece to do anything. She's pretty big on keeping her, you know, keeping her from exploring the world. Who knows why that is? It could, I feel like that is largely because, oh, there's a dog, Tiffany. I feel like that's largely because, you know, she actually has murdered so many people herself that she knows how dangerous and unkind the world is. And she just like assumes the worst of everyone now because she herself is the worst. That's what I think. Because I don't really understand. I don't think she's, well, let's take a look at her personality, actually. I was going to say, I don't think she's specifically like that mean, but they do have personalities and we can check that. How do I get to their personalities again? Oh, yeah, here. So she's a Scorpio. She is neat. She's not too shy, not too outgoing, not too lazy, not too playful. She's definitely not nice, and she's more serious. So maybe she's just really strict because she doesn't really have a lot of empathy, maybe. Don't worry, Panther Girl. Don't worry at all. Still here. I hope you enjoy our Strangetown. There's a lot of very strange families in Strangetown. So this is just one of them, but we've got many more to explore. She wants to reach logic level 2. So the only unfortunate thing about her using the telescope out here is she could possibly see Ophelia when she sneaks back in. I don't know if she will. Tiffany, this is not a lady you want to know. Look at her graveyard. Look at all her ex-husbands. I kind of want to like take a photo of her in that chair. Maybe we'll do that in the morning. But we'll let her look through the telescope for now. She seems to be enjoying it quite a bit, actually. All right. Olive has gained enthusiasm in science. Oh, there she is. She's sneaking back. Oh my gosh. Olive is so enthralled in the telescope that she didn't even notice her niece sneaking back in. Good job. Nice. All right. Let's use the toilet and then just go back to sleep until morning. She's going to have school tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
So, but actually, we are already on fall. So at 7 a.m., we are going to leave this family. So that's the end of them. And actually, it's good timing because I will have to do Mowgli's shot in a few minutes. So I think we could actually do a second family today. So we'll take a little break once we hit 7 a.m. and then I will go ahead and feed the kitties. And then we can hop into another family. Olive has gained a point of logic from the Far Star E3 telescope. Nice. Okay. She wants to get to level 3, which is cool. Is Olive available to talk? I'm going to let her take that phone call because she needs social. Yeah. She wants to stargaze again. Okay. Are you going to grab the phone? Yeah. Okay. And you go back to sleep. This is one really annoying thing. Can I silence the phone? I think I might be able to. Let's have screen calls so that she doesn't wake up every time the phone goes off. You have been selected to try out our new magazine. Would you like to subscribe to the science magazine? Sure. That sounds like right up our alley. I'm going to have her have breakfast. I kind of feel like she wouldn't make her niece breakfast. Like her, Ophelia has to like make her own meals. Even the fact that like, I mean, I feel like she put some effort into putting some toys, although she put like a toddler toy in there. And I think Ophelia moved in as a child. It looks like she put some effort into the room, but like has never bothered to allow her to kind of upgrade everything now that she's a teenager. So she's still kind of got like kids' toys in there and stuff. And yeah, that's what also makes me think that maybe Olive kind of intentionally shelters her niece a little bit, but it also could just be because she doesn't have a lot of empathy. I don't know. But if she didn't have a lot of empathy, I'm just surprised to see all the toys and stuff in here. All right, it is 7 a.m., so I am going to head back to the neighborhood. We will do a quick save. So let's go ahead and enter the lot. We are going to check them out. and try and find out why Nervous is living with them. So obviously he was taken away from his mom by the social worker. He must not have known his father because I don't think the Grim Reaper sticks around to parent kids after he impregnates in Sims. At least not in Sims 2, of course, in our 100 baby challenge. He did. But I think generally they don't. And they live on like almost a compound, I would say is what it looks like. So we have got Circe and Loki, Beaker, and then we've got Nervous Subject. So this is Olive and the Grim Reaper's son. And I think that these two actually are one of the most interesting and terrifying families. Now, you see that there's another like castle-like aesthetic going on here. Lots of stained glass windows. Sorry, that's for Mowgli's insulin. Lots of stained glass windows and energizers and scientific-y looking equipment. There's a lie detector machine. There is a medicine making machine. There is a surgical machine. There is a skill absorber, which is a reward object. Now there's a really nice, good sized kitchen. So they're obviously very wealthy. They have a beautiful bathroom here. And then if we go upstairs, they have their bedroom. They have a whole suite up here. There's another bedroom, bathroom, living room. Actually, this is probably their bedroom. And then this is probably a guest bedroom, I would guess. And it really does have a castle-like appearance, I would say. Oh, and they have like a nice like viewing deck up here. I didn't even notice. And then if we go down, you'll kind of notice that there's like this sunken in chamber. And down there, I mean, it's equipped like a bedroom would be. Even got an alarm clock. It's got a computer. It's got a bookshelf. It's got music. It's got a cool light. This is Nervous Subject's room. So he lives, I believe, in this sunken in pit. So let's take a look at these Sims history. I think there's quite a lot to cover. Why don't we actually start with Nervous Subject? So Nervous Subject is also a family sim. He wants to become captain here right now, but we're allowed to change that per my game style that I'm playing. He wants to become BFFs with Pascal, which I will lock in. Thirst wants a big promotion, get her to work in a good mood, and maybe her efforts will pay off. Okay. So if we take a look here, what's really interesting is Nervous like doesn't have a personality. He's only active and that's it. He's like nothing else. Poor guy. So if we go through his memories, you see there's not a lot of them and they don't seem to be very good. So he grew up badly. It looks like he didn't learn any of his toddler skills. He met a mystery sim. And then I assume at this point, moved in is when he moved in with Loki and Circe. So it seems like maybe they adopted him. But then he still grew up badly into a teenager. He became best friends with Mystery Sim and then he kissed them. And then he grew up badly into an adult. And then he's met a few Sims here now at this point. He lost a fight with Pollination Technician and became enemies and then became best friends with Pascal. So, BRB got to give some kisses to the neighbor's cat. Aw, so sweet. So yeah, we can see his enemies with Pollination Technician. He also doesn't really like this Tiffany character, who I think is a townie. These are all townies, but he's friends with Vidcun Curious. He's friends with me. My sim is apparently friends with everyone. And he's pretty good friends with Pascal. He doesn't have a bad relationship, but he doesn't have a particularly good relationship with who I assume are his, like, maybe adoptive parents, or maybe they kidnapped him because I don't know. I feel like adoption is actually a memory. So now we are going to look at Loki. So you can see that these two are actually married. And he has a crush on her, but he doesn't actually have like a romance heart. He is a knowledge sim. And he wants to max out 7 skills. If we look at his career, he's an inventor and he's quite high up. He's got some pretty decent skills. Did we check if he has no jobs, no skills? Okay. I kind of assume that any skills Nervous gets, like these two steal from him with their skills stealer. So if we look through his memories, he grew up well. He did very well at school. Aaron joined the family. I assume that's a sibling. Grew up well. Got into a fight with General Buzz. And then at this point, I think he is an adult and he made friends with Ceres and grew up well. He grew up well. Okay, maybe he was a teen. So they dated as teens. He got a job. He did very well in his job. And then here he fell in love with her. Grunt died. I don't know who that is. He got engaged and got married and had woohoo, got a promotion, and then here Nervous joined the family. So at this point, after they got married is when I think they adopted him. And then Nervous grew up badly, and those are poor memories for him. So it's good to see that maybe he feels a little bit of guilt, like he knows that Nervous maybe deserved better. So Erin is his sister. I think that she's not really anyone that we play with. There are his parents and his grandparents are on the family tree as well. And if we take a look at his relationship, so he does not like Pascal. Pascal, of course, is friends with Nervous. So I assume he comes around here. He's not very good friends with Vidkund either. But he has a pretty good relationship with Nervous, actually. And then for Circe, I really don't know how to pronounce her name. She has a decent relationship with Vidkund. She seems to be friends with this guy and friends with Meredith as well. So she's got a couple of friends. She also has a better relationship with Nervous than he has with her. And of course, she has her husband. For her, she is a medical intern, which she's doing quite well at. It looks like she has all her skills and all the friends she needs for a promotion, which she wants. So we just have to make sure she's in a good mood and hopefully she will be able to get one of those. So here we can see that generally she grew up well. She became friends with Vidkund as a child. Then, of course, she went steady with him in high school. And then they broke up, which is kind of interesting. Xanthos died. Then she kissed Loki, Vidkund. Oh, so she actually dated Vidkund. Oh, sorry, I totally missed that. So it looks like he maybe doesn't like Vidkund because that is his wife's ex. So that kind of makes sense. And then, so she broke up with him. Then she kissed Loki they were still in high school. Then she grew up. Then she got a job, fell in love with Loki and did quite well. Woohooed. They moved in here and then Nervous joined the family. Nervous grew up badly, but she kept getting promotions. So that is kind of her story. And then also actually we should take a look at their personalities. So, she's serious and mean, but she's very active, very neat, and, relatively outgoing. She's an Aries, a Capricorn. Yeah, they're both Capricorns, and he has a very similar personality. So more outgoing, active, neat, but serious and not nice. So this is this family. So I think the idea is that they potentially adopted Nervous Subject to do some experiments on him. It doesn't really make sense otherwise why they would make him sleep in this pit. And he kind of is in this area that is all surrounded by all this tech. I also feel like maybe they don't like that he has friends, which is why they seem to look at his friends quite negatively. But even though he's sort of supposed to stay in this area, he's not locked in or anything. So he's got a certain amount of freedom. But I do wonder if, since they had him since he was a child, maybe they will have sort of brainwashed him a little bit to think to know that he always needs to come back home. That's what I kind of think anyways. So I'm going to have him maybe go ahead and call Pascal because he wants to become BFFs with Pascal. So I think it would be nice. Nice for them to get to know each other a little better. Let's just chat for now. And then I want you to go make some medicine. I kind of want to use some of these objects because I haven't actually seen these before. Who's Pascal? Oh, Pascal. I know who Pascal is. So I wouldn't be surprised if they actually make Nervous gain the skills on these weird machines. And then they just steal them from him. Oh, she's off to work. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully she'll get her promotion today. I'm very excited I tried the science activity. That was really fun. Cool. So for Nervous, because he's a family sim, I think he would probably focus a little bit on that. And I think the second round that we play with each family is when we will kind of decide their lifetime wish. Medicine complete. Sell it or use it to cure illness. Nice. Good job, Loki. I really like Loki's look. Like, I was like, maybe we should give him a makeover, but maybe not. He's got like quite a look going on, and I feel like it suits his personality perfectly. Okay, what other skills can we get? Should we practice on this? I want to see. It's probably logic, but I would be curious to see what skill we get. He seems to find this vase very hilarious. Gift of Gabby, hello. How are you today? I'm doing well, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. What is Ophelia's tragedy? So we actually just left the Ophelia household. We're playing a Sims 2 rotation. I don't know if you've ever played The Sims 2 before, but The Sims 2 holds a lot of lore in the game. So Ophelia is the niece of Olive, and they live in the Specter household that comes with the Strangetown base. Like when you get the game, you get Strangetown with the base game, and they are one of the main families in this world. So Ophelia's life is quite sad because both of her parents seem to have died tragically. Oh, I'm rebuilding Strangetown. Yeah, I know. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, so I was just calling it Ophelia's tragedy because I feel like her life is especially sad with her sort of cruel, potentially serial killer aunt limiting her every move, not letting her go out with her friends or do anything else like that. So I just named the part that because we were playing them. But because we're on a rotation, we change families every time we hit fall. And it's ending, like every household starts on the last day of summer. So we've only been playing one day for each family. So we had to switch households pretty quickly. So now we are with the Beaker family. And here we've got Nervous, and he's freaking out about the roaches, which I'm surprised they have with how neat our two Sims are. Oh, he's sad. Is it because of whatever this like dirt is on the ground? I don't know. There's an awful lot of roaches. Why are there so many roaches? I'm so confused. Yeah, they're roaches, I know. Nervous subject is the most tragic. Yeah, I do think that. And we did learn that he is the product of Olive and the Grim Reaper by looking through Olive's memories. So Ophelia is tragic, but Nervous subject is even more tragic for sure. Okay, I think... Why don't you try spraying them? I don't know if that works better. Oh my gosh. Are those more roaches? Geez, this house is really infested. It's really bad. There's like a lot of roaches here. I've never seen this many inside a Sims house before. Oh my goodness. We need to like put on a hazmat suit. I can't even spray them. They're just like everywhere. Can you dispose of that, please? All right, how's he doing? I don't know what skill point he's gaining on this machine, but I do assume it's logic. Practicing some surgery. This is probably Sears's because he's actually an inventor and he needs cooking and cleaning skill. Practice lying, make medicine. Yeah. So the only object I haven't used is the lie detector thing, so I want to try that. But, oh my gosh, look at how the roaches are just everywhere. Oh my gosh, they're so gross. They're like running everywhere. I haven't seen it like this. I almost feel like it's glitched. I don't think this is how they're supposed to look. I have returned. I gave Arthur so many pets. He shedded so much fur. Oh, that's so cute. I'm using a custom Sims 2 terrain that adds more rows. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, Sims 2, is it Sims 2 or was it Sims 3? I think it was Sims 2 that used to be linked to like Sims City or something. So you could actually build your city in like Sim City and then transfer it to your game, which was actually really cool. All right, I think that's enough of that for you. There we go. let's have you take care of your needs a little. So he needs to go to the bathroom, and then he needs to work on his cleaning skill. So we can see if there are things to clean, and if not, maybe he can study cleaning a little bit. That is Sims 2. Oh, cool. Yeah. I vaguely remember that. I mean, I never did it. I was like, I didn't know how to do anything like that when I was a kid. But I did used to play Sims 2 growing up. I remember loading this house when I got the game and being too scared to play it. Like, I thought it was way too scary. So I've never actually played this household. I wonder who he's spying on. So when your Sims use the telescope in the daytime, it's because they're like, oh, he sees a limo. They're actually like spying on their town because they can't stargaze during the day. Oh, he's sad about the roaches. Look at how horrible his like memories are. Everything is horrible in his memory. Every time he grew up, it was bad. And he doesn't want relatives to die. He doesn't want to have a party, and he doesn't want to fight with a family member. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Yeah, so you can see here that Olive is mom, but of course he was taken away by a social worker. So she obviously was not able to care for him, and he got taken away. Oh, look, he's cooking. What's he making? It actually looks pretty good. So, but yeah, for this family, I think for these two, the focus is kind of their career. And maybe we can try and figure out how we're going to help Nervous, because I think it would be good for him to get out of this environment, but I don't really know what that will look like for him, because in my mind, he is a little bit like, he's not just like, I am sure that there's some kind of like manipulation, like there's a lot of like brainwashing that's happened. So he kind of needs to like break away from the family. But before he can do that, he actually has to start to see how problematic their life is and his whole existence is. And I feel like he's been so brainwashed that he doesn't realize at this point. So like, we're going to have to figure out how we will tell that story. I'm going to have him come eat some chili. So if anyone has any suggestions or ideas, let me know. But that is the way that I see this. I might actually do some research on like how people begin to realize those things so that maybe we can build that a little bit into Nervous Subject's story. But I do think that that will be the first step for him. And then I kind of wonder, like these two are knowledge Sims, but they're both Aries. So what is my secondary aspiration for Aries? Fortune. Oh, and look, she wants to earn money. So that kind of makes sense. Also, let's see if they have any aspiration rewards. We can use that. Oh, she is a fortune sim. Okay. All right. So she's already that one. And then for him, we'll get these. There we go. And does Nervous Subject have? Oh my gosh, he does. Good for him. He can make grandma's soup. Why is that so cute? Oh, with his like no personality, what is his sign? He's an Aquarius. What do I have for Aquarius? Romance and pleasure. Okay. Well, I don't really see him as either romance or pleasure because he's so shy. So, poor guy. He's going to struggle, I think, to get to know folk. But yeah. Oh. You know what? It's fine. I don't mind when Sims steal the paper because I just end up throwing it out anyways. All right, let's put this away. What does he want to get? Reach mechanical level 3. Was he getting mechanical? Buy a robot station. Oh, let's do that. I kind of want to get that. Where do I find a robot station? Non-deadly robot crafting station. Perfect. Now I just need to figure out where this kind of would fit. If it can fit in this like workshop area, maybe I can like get rid of one of these. I don't think we need all the ones that we have. There we go. Like 2 or 3 years post-start, Nervous has escaped and his mom gave him the car lot and house because of a mod that adds 50 more lifetime wants. He wants to repair 20 cars. Nice. He lives with his best friend Pascal and his daughter Paulina. Is that in your game? Is that your story for Nervous subject? That's a pretty good one. I like that. I could see that Pascal might be someone that helps them out a lot. All of Circe's friends are like, hey, how are you? Do you remember me? Oh, boyfriend Pascal. Okay. Sorry, I read that as BFF. That makes sense. And yes, that's your story. That's a good one for him. I do think Pascal will be like a big part of the reason why Nervous ends up leaving, because they both, they're very fond of each other, the two of them. I think they would be quite compatible as well. And, but yeah, I think for Nervous, like he's going to need to like break out of his cage a little bit before he can actually leave. Let's offer lessons to Nervous on the lie detector machine, because I do want to see how this works. And if he makes skills, we're just going to steal them. So, Nervous is in the shower. Okay. We'll let him finish, I guess. So, but yeah, this family is definitely super interesting. I kind of like that we're getting a bit of a brief intro because we only get to play one day with each family to start. And it's giving me a good sense of each family because for a lot of them, like either haven't played them or I don't remember playing them. And it's giving me ideas that we can use to build their stories a little bit. Let me take ceilings off. Is he going to do it? Yeah, he just needs to mop that pull up first. That's fine. All right, I really want to try this. Offer lessons to Nervous. I'm assuming it would be like charisma skill. Is that what it is? Loki is alien, pregnant, and Circe can't wait to run tests. Loki's less sure about experiments on the child. That's a really good storyline. I like that one. I was thinking about that because he does want to gaze in the telescope. And if he gets enough, like if he gets one more point, we can make it so that he's more easily abducted by aliens. So I feel like that could make sense. Oh my gosh, yeah. Look at that. That looks horrible. He looks so sad. Yeah, definitely he's not going to do this to himself. I guess that like if you lie, it zaps you. Oh, is the phone ringing? Circe has been promoted to resident. You've been promoted to a night shift residency in the emergency room. This is an obviously stressful position, so make sure home is a comforting place. You'll need fun, rest, and proper meals or you won't succeed. If you work on the proper diagnoses, care for those tough cases, and develop a good bedside manner, your promotion to general practitioner will come quickly. Now it works from 6 to 1. You got 840 and got a bonus of 2100. And Nervous has gained a skill point from his torture. So that's good. Circe answered the phone, and she also brought a coworker home. So maybe she can make friends with them because she will probably need more friends for her career. So let's wait. Let's give her a hug. She is attracted to her, which is kind of interesting. Wait, why is she upset about her stomach? She's not hungry. That was kind of weird. Everyone in Curious hates the Beakers because they found out about what they did to Nervous. Yeah, I could totally see that. It already seems like there's a little bit of conflict here. So, yeah, who was it? Somebody is like enemies. Oh my gosh, this house is too much of a maze. Okay, let's have them hang out. Yeah, so I think Loki, oh no, why are they mad at each other? Is it because of this thing? Oh, I didn't see what happened. Yeah, Loki and Pascal are enemies and Vidkund as well. So that's kind of interesting. Enemy. Yeah, why is poor Nervous like... Oh, Nervous is not upset with Loki, but Loki for some reason is upset with Nervous. Oh, that's interesting. What happened? That's obviously from this thing. It's building him some creativity skill. All right, we're going to... I think we're going to go ahead and end. Do either of them need creativity for their jobs? No, they don't. He needs cooking, and he needs cleaning. So I think I will let him make one toy robot. So he can gain his mechanical skill a little bit. Let's make a little red one. And I'm going to have Nervous cook some dinner. There we go. We can make some of Grandma's comfort soup. And did she ever end up talking to her coworker? I'm so confused. Your Buzz is friends with the Beakers. Oh, that's interesting. For me, it looks like she doesn't like General Buzz, I think. I think she got into a fight with him. Oh, yeah. Okay, so her coworker's down here, but I still don't think that they've actually, like, talked or anything. So I really want them to. Okay, so I think, does working on this give him mechanical skill, or is it like its own like badge? Is it only badge progress? Yeah, because I think it's a badge thing. I don't think it's a skill building item. So this one probably does logic. This one does creativity. This one, I guess maybe that was what was giving him mechanical. I'm not really too sure. Okay, he made the robot. Oh, it's so cute. Sell for 120. He's going to go grab some soup. That is cool. So yeah, we're going to maybe let Loki head to bed whenever he feels like it. He can have the rest of the evening to do whatever he wants. Nervous can do the same. He's serving the soup, but he can just, yeah. Oh, he's serving his dad outside. Look, he's like, here, your soup, sir. He's like, I trained you well. Thank you. Rip despises his dad and Tank is dad's boy. Yeah, we haven't gone to that family yet, but I do think that that's kind of how you start off normally with those dynamics. All right, so I think there was a couple of friendships too that are a little bit on the rocks. So we'll have to make sure to call some of her friends now. I guess she'll work tomorrow. So we can kind of do whatever we want with her. She can go to bed, but we're going to have to make sure that she kind of shifts her schedule a little bit so that she's able to work the night shift a little more easily. I kind of wonder if they sleep in separate rooms. Like, I don't know. I could kind of see that. That, like, maybe she sleeps in this room and then he, like, sleeps over here. I could kind of see that. Interestingly, these two are able to chat even though Loki seems to despise Nervous a little bit right now. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad you're having fun playing your Sims 2 game. I really like your Nervous subject lore. I think that's really good. Seems like they have a pretty cool story, a nice outcome for him and yours. So hopefully we can achieve the same thing here. Actually, looking at the soup, it doesn't look very good. I think Nervous needs to work on his cooking skill a little bit. It looks a little grungy. A little grungy and nasty. Okay, let's see. Oh, we can wind our clock. That's cool. Yeah, we're going to wind our clock, and then I'm going to see if there's anything that needs cleaning. So we can work a little bit on cleaning skill. Yeah, like this bathroom seems to get dirty quite quickly. I want to see him wind the clock, though. I wonder if it stops working if you don't wind it. There, and we'll clean. There we go. Nice. Nervous, can you come out and catch the fireflies? Oh, that will be cute. There's a little bug flying around here. Go catch the fireflies. Did they go away? Oh, that's sad. There's pollination technician. So him and Nervous are enemies. Maybe that trash is why there were so many roaches everywhere. Oh, is he going to journal a little bit? Let's see what he writes about, because he's writing about me. This might help give us a little bit of an idea of what he thinks about. He's thinking about TV. I want to see if he writes about Pascal at all, because that would be interesting, I think. He doesn't like, I don't know what sim that was. This poor kid. His life is so sad. I think as an adult, he's not a kid, but I think of him as a kid because he was adopted and subject to this cruel life. He's thinking, I'd like to learn to play chess a little bit. Pascal, you know who likes chess? Pascal. Pascal likes chess. Maybe that's why he's thinking how it would be cool to learn chess. All right. We're going to have him put his diary away, and I'm going to let him use the toilet, take a shower. Now, interestingly, he does want to get a job. I don't know if his parents would let him get one. Get a job in the military career, get a job in the law career. I don't know if that's something that they would really approve of, because he seems to very much be, oh, look, they did end up sleeping in a bed together. He seems to very much be sort of necessary for them to conduct their experiments. So I think that if he were to get a job, they know that that would risk him becoming more independent, especially financially. And I think that they're meant to be quite wealthy. Speaking of, let's have him come out here and get the mail so that he can pay the bills before he goes to bed. He can just do up a few of the chores and things like that. I think he makes things dirty quite easily because he's not neat. So that could be. I wonder if there's any way we can get him his personality back, because he doesn't have one at all, and it's really sad. There we go. We'll just put the mail on the ground for now. We'll pick up this trash can. Clean that up. Pay the bills. Get the house in order. They don't need a maid because they've got Nervous. And then let's go spray these roaches. We don't want them coming in the house, even though apparently we already have a roast infestation. The worst one I've ever seen in this game. All right, come on. Kill them. I don't know what this stuff is, but it looks pretty toxic. Oh, they're not dead. Oh. Spray them again. He's running out of it. Come on. I know that roaches can survive nuclear war and stuff, but this stuff looks pretty toxic, and you're spraying it directly on them. But these are pretty durable roaches. We stomp on them. Wait, why are they running around like that? That was so creepy. Let's try again to spray them. It's a good thing Omega's not here. I know that she hates the roaches. All right, and then we'll dispose. Nervous is sick with the flu. He will need plenty of rest. If he gets enough sleep and doesn't spend too much time standing up, he'll be healthy in no time. Okay, so I do have a mod in my game that makes sickness more deadly. And the last thing we want is for Nervous to go ahead and die when we had all of these plans for him, like a lone roach survived. He's going to rebuild the colony, so we'll let that roach win for tonight because Nervous needs to go to bed. We don't want him to die or anything. All right, you go to sleep. There you go. There you go. We can probably give him some medicine in the morning. Circe's probably ready to get up. There, I think she'll take a bubble bath. Get herself up, take a bubble bath. He needs to go to the toilet. Oh, there's another bathtub in here. This is kind of interesting. There's like no sink, but there's a toilet and a bathtub. Okay. All right. And then it is the first day of fall, so we're going to have to wrap up this family as well soon, but we will take a quick look. I have to double check who the next family is that we will play next time, but we probably will end, we'll probably end things here. Yeah. With Nervous. So I'm really excited to see what we can do. So we'll have to think of how we can kind of plan Nervous's escape from this family. For these two Sims, I honestly really like Gabby's storyline. Like the idea, I do like the idea of Loki getting pregnant, and I had already thought of that, but I do like how you have this like where Circe wants to keep like experimenting on the child, but maybe because Loki carries the child in its own, he develops like feelings for it, and he like doesn't want to put his own child, his own like flesh and blood through that. So that could be very interesting dynamic to play out something like that. But anyways, we'll end the part there. If you are on YouTube, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're enjoying.
I had a mission, it was to find